We are SHC. Together, we collaborated for a day of service around the Bay. Check it out.
Hi, so our group went to Healing Well on Eddy Street here in the Tenderloin, which is a center that promotes different healing activities like yoga, acupuncture, Reiki, various forms of therapy, anonymous groups that serve people's needs and promote holistic healing and wellness. And after taking a tour of the area and seeing the needs of the people here, we think that they're doing a great job. And we're happy to be here and want to see more of it.
Hey SHC, so Mike Knapp and I went to serve in Richmond at Point Isabel. We did a beach cleanup with the East Bay Regional Parks District, and it was super cool. We showed up in the morning at about 9 a.m. We walked down into the marsh and started picking up trash, but then found an area near the beach that the tide had brought a lot of junk in, and we kind of just tackled that area. It seemed really kind of impossible, but by the end we felt really, I think, satisfied at the impact we made. And I feel that it's Lasallian because when I first came to SHC, I think it was Bill Krieger that told me being Lasallian was trying to get to the head through the heart. And as we were out there, it was really amazing to me how many individuals were sort of, I guess, drawn to communicate with us, even though we didn't say anything to them. They didn't even really know who we were, but bicyclists kind of cruising by, people walking their dogs, just wave and say thank you, we appreciate your work. So I felt like we were kind of getting them to think about maybe the environmental impact and how maybe they could help out just through our actions and just by showing our care and love for the community through our service. It was also really cool just to get to know my colleague Mike a little better, because when you're picking up trash with the little squeezers for 3 hours, you gotta chat, you gotta get to know each other. So it was a real pleasure to do that too, and get closer to someone else in my community. Anyone in the East Bay who's interested, I highly recommend it. They're out there, I think twice a month, and I think we'll be back even when it's not for an official school service day. Thanks, guys.
Michelle Tapia, class of 76 from Cathedral High School.
Yeah, I met some veterans who were from San Francisco, and they seem to all know about the Giants and the 49ers, and they're as enthusiastic as in San Francisco.
Yeah, and I got to learn a lot about all the different veterans who were here today. We played music, and I got to know my colleagues as well.
It was just fun to share stories and experiences with them, and really just kind of spend time and give back to those who serve our country.
I enjoyed seeing the veterans come in and be a little maybe low in energy, and then eventually start dancing and playing their instruments. It was fun.
So Tom Farrell and Dan Baer and I went into the Tenderloin on an outreach with bags of sandwiches, and we found as many people as we could and brought them lunch today.
And it's a part of our LaSalle and Vincentian heritage because Vincent and Louise in particular saw the poor and went out and ministered to them. And John Baptiste de LaSalle saw the poor and recognized their need for education.
I think the three of us felt like it was really meaningful because it was truly direct action, just as we saw with Vincent and Louise and Elizabeth Ann Seton. They were direct action people. Really humbling experience. We witnessed people whose lives are really in a state of decay, but we made eye contact, said hello, handed them food. They seemed really grateful, so I think we really felt like we were fulfilling Christ's mission on earth.
Live Jesus in our hearts.
Forever.
All right, so we went to St. Anthony's dining room for our service. It was a really great experience. It was really good for the soul. I really enjoyed serving the community. I got a chance to talk to some of the locals. It was really interesting to see that behind all that pain and everything that they're going through, they're human, just like myself. It was a humbling experience. Hopefully I can do this more often, and it was really impactful. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time.
Amen, baby.
This is Greg Schmitz. I'm at St. John's Catholic School, and here is what we did at the school.
Hey everyone, this is Romero. We're here at St. John the Baptist. We cleaned the entryways to all the we cleaned the entryways to the school, and we also put up some nets and tether balls for the kids to play during recess.
I think we did a good job. Take care.
It's been a great experience working with my colleagues, using tools. Really looking forward to watching the play in the spring.
This opportunity allowed me to see my colleagues in a different light. It was a great opportunity to share a love for four-legged friends, and also to see how much joy those animals brings to the lives of our elderly adults. And it truly brought tears to my eyes to see how happy they were to interact with them, and how much positive impact we had to go pick them up where they live and to take them there and to sit with the animals for 2 hours. And I want to do it again.